Well, gee whiz, here I am in Abba's Landing, but I can't seem to figure anything out.
Well, Timmy, you've come to the right place. I'll teach you some important lessons.
Oh, good. I need to know how to help the good citizens of this city.
And
I want to be able to bring justice to all those terrible crooks.
Yeah, about that.
And finally, I want to bring peace to all those around me through the power of friendship and...
Okay, lesson's over, Timmy. You've come to the wrong place.
But Kevduit, I need to know these things.
No, you don't. Those things are stupid, Timmy. I'm teaching the complete opposite.
But Kevduit... Oh well. At least I still have my... Hey! He stole my wallet!
Welcome, everybody, to a guide on how to maximize your experience in the Thieves Guild DLC. Today, you are going to learn how to find and complete your daily quests without too much damage done, how to make the most amount of money out of your new thieving tactics, and how to level up in your Ledger domain and the brand new Thieves Guild skill tree. First off, we're gonna jump straight into knowing how to be the ultimate thieving machine. First off, I hope you've all prepared for this DLC by completely maxing out your Ledger domain skill tree. If you haven't, well, it's about darn time you did. Why, Kevduit, must I spend precious skill points on a line dedicated to being a person with only evil intentions of robbing the innocents? Well, you well-mannered and clearly stereotypical homeschooled geek, I'll explain it to you. So you were literally a thief. It's pretty self-explanatory. Ledger domain will improve your sneaking, pickpocketing, trafficking, lockpicking, and lessen your bounty, which you are definitely gonna need for this DLC. Alright, now some of you might have already spent a little bit of time in this DLC doing all the little steely stuff, which is good, it'll add to your Thieves Guild leveling, but the best way to actually 100% legit level your Thieves Guild skill line is by doing the daily contracts given to you by the Thieves Guild headquarters, which, don't tell anyone, but it's a secret base within a secret base, which will send you into the world of Tamriel to cause sadness and havoc in towns by robbing the innocents of items that they treasure most. How could you do this? Who even are you? I am known as Kevduit, the thief guy person extraordinaire. Oh, and by the way, I left a bill on your table. A bill? For what? Well, for my services, of course. You didn't think I would rob you for free, did you? Yes, these dailies are definitely worth your time. Plus, you get a pretty great paycheck and amazing loot out of completing all of the thieving locations. Also, the quest given to you by Spencer Rye, this guy right here, also levels you up and pays well, so you might as well snag those quests while you're at it. By doing these quests daily and continuing to go out and complete all of the items on the tip board, you will also level your Thieves Guild skill tree, so do not forget about these quests! Now, before I talk about the big heists you can pull off, I want to suggest that you make yourself an even greater thief. You're probably going to want to have a crafted set of armor that either enhances your stamina or reduces the cost of stamina abilities, and then have your medium armor passive skills mastered, especially Windwalker, improved sneaking, and athletics. My personal set suggestion would be Night Silence, which completely ignores your sneaking speed penalty. It's like I'm stealthing and I don't even care! Now you're gonna notice that there is another board in the Thieves Guild that assigns a daily heist for you to pull off. These heists are timed, but you can still complete them if the timer runs out. You just get the greater reward if you complete them within the time limit. These can be very tricky to do, hence the reason why you need to upgrade your Ledger domain skills so that you can be a tad bit sneakier around these nerds. As you start the heist, you're gonna realize that there are traps everywhere, and every single person you see is a guard. Let me be the first to tell you that traps and guards are never a good combination. If you are caught, time is gonna get knocked off your timer, which means that you will have less time to get that special reward. So now you need to figure out how you're gonna get through this place without being caught. Let me tell you some tips here. If you're a Nightblade, the solution is easy. Grab a bunch of your beautiful magica potions and literally just spam Shadow Cloak as you run like a little fool throughout the place, and you're good to go. For those of you who aren't Nightblades, well, this is where you're gonna need to either buy some stealth potions to give you that upper hand, or craft some potions yourself. Just grab yourself some Blessed Thistle, some Blue Antiloma, and some Nimira's Rot, and craft yourself some speed and invisibility, cause you're gonna need it. And remember this, you can sneak past most of the guards, but the guards with the little beautiful blue circle around them can still detect you, so actually utilize those little barrels. Alright, my fellow thieves, it's time to make some sweet moolah. So with the addition of the Thieves Guild skill line, clearly there's gonna be some additions to your paycheck. This means that you're gonna want to work up to the point in which you can heavily upgrade that skill of haggling. Haggling gives you an even greater amount of gold for your stolen goods. Hughes Bane is a city filled with homes that all have beautiful welcome signs on them, and by that I mean, as a thief, I am honored that you have welcomed me into your humble abode. You're gonna need to start breaking into every place you find. Start stealing all of the valuable items from various chest baskets and more. With all of the perks you've applied to your character, you're gonna be able to sell all these stolen goods for quite the hefty sum. Why am I all of a sudden paying you way more for these stolen goods? Oh, Harold, if only you NPCs could experience the joys of passive abilities. So there you have it, the ultimate ways of sneaking around those heists and how to make an even greater amount of money than ever before. But remember, as a thief you are silent, the night is where you exist, and the shadow is your home. The only way to fully be the true thief of the Thieves Guild DLC is if you...